Yo, what's going on, everyone? My name's Cody Jones, and today we're going to be doing another artist review. But before we get into that, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you haven't done that, and that way you guys can be notified whenever I drop new videos. I'm dropping as much as I can almost every single day. Maybe I'll take some days off here and there, so there might be some uploads that will not be coming in, but I do deliver as many videos as I possibly can, or videos that are just worth uploading. But today we're going to be doing another artist review, and honestly, this one is going to be a very interesting topic because when this video comes out, it's probably going to be a little bit over the weekend. But this video is the reason why I'm doing this video really is because yesterday was the 20th anniversary of 50 Cent's album Get Rich or Die Tryin'. And honestly, man, this seems to be like a very interesting topic and a very interesting discography that I can get into. Because honestly, I've been a fan of 50 Cent for a little bit, for a while now, since my teen years. Since I was a teenager and I was probably in junior high or something when I started listening to 50 Cent. And I remember that the first album that I really got into was the Curtis album, because that was the first disc that I've discovered in my brother's CD pack. But other than that, let's just get into it. Let's get it cracking. Now, for those who don't know, I'm going to be doing a little, I'm going to be reading a little bit of his origins before we get into the album ranking. Now, for those of you who don't know, 50 Cent was born Curtis James Jackson III on July 6, 1975, and raised in Southside Jamaica, Queens, New York. 50 Cent grew up in a broken home. His hustling mother passed away when he was only 8, and his father departed soon after, leaving his grandmother to parent him. As a teen, he followed the lead of his mother and began hustling. The crack trade proved lucrative for 50 Cent until he eventually encountered the law, that is, and got arrested repeatedly in 1994. It's around this point in time that he traded crime for hip-hop. His break came in 1996 when he met Run DMC's Jam Master Jay, rest in peace, who gave him a tape of beats and asked him to rap over it. Impressed by what he heard, Jay signed the aspiring rapper to his JMJ record label. Not much resulted from the deal though, and 50 Cent affiliated himself with Trackmasters, a commercially successful New York-based production duo, for their work with such as artists like Nas and Jay-Z. Trackmasters signed the rapper to their Columbia sub-label and began work on his debut album, Power of the Dollar. A trio of singles preceded the album's proposed release, Your Life's on the Line, Thug Love featuring Destiny's Child, and How to Rob. The latter generated a significant buzz, attracting a lot of attention for its baiting lyrics, which detail how 50 Cent would rob specific big-name rappers. And honestly, for those who don't know, a little bit after he became known as 50 Cent, he had beef with another New York rapper under the name of Ja Rule, who a member of Ja Rule's group stabbed 50 Cent after 50 Cent snatched a chain from a member that worked with Ja Rule. The beef continued right after 50 Cent was stabbed. And soon after that, he started writing a bunch of disses targeting Ja Rule and anyone that was even affiliated with him. And Dre got involved. He signed him to Aftermath and Shady Records. Eminem joined in as soon as Ja Rule started targeting Eminem's wife and daughter with very fucked up lines. And I still remember exactly what the fuck Ja Rule said, which was really fucked up and really Like, after 50 Cent and Eminem both buried him lyrically, I don't think anyone would ever want to fuck with the duo. Because with Eminem and 50 Cent together, they are just absolutely lyrically dangerous. Can't be fucked with. And the same especially can be said for Eminem. But it was the line that says, your mother was a no, your wife was a crackhead, and your mom is a known slut. So what's Haley gonna be when she grows up? And it was from those lines that really fucked up Eminem and really got him to targeting completely over and over at Ja Rule. And he did not hold back. Like, he fucking made diss songs such as, I think it was called Haley's Revenge, and there was another one, uh, oh fuck, I think it was some other song, I can't fucking remember. But it was those lines that really started the beef between M and Ja Rule, including with songs such as Go to Sleep, featuring the late DMX and Obi Trice, and with D12 on the song called Haley's Revenge. But other than that, soon after 50 Cent got the recognition and was seen as a talented individual, he made a group with Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, and Tony Yayo with a group called G Unit. During the next 2 years, 50 Cent returned to the rap underground where he formed a collective G Unit which also featured Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, and Young Buck. Worked closely with producer Shaw Money, Double XL. Well, no, it was just XL. And it also had The Game for a short time, and I think it was also DJ Who was also a part of the rap group with 50 Cent. But after a few album sales, such as Beg for Mercy, which really got a whole lot of attention and a whole lot of buzz, it was enormous. But sadly, this was after Game left G Unit. And then a few other albums came out, such as TOS, which stands for Terminate on Sight. But we'll get into the G Unit albums after. Right now, this video is mainly made for 50 Cent and his 20-year anniversary of the Get Rich or Die Tryin' album, which came out in 2003. And honestly, man, there ain't really much to say. I don't even know how to fucking rate this other than the fact that this album is a fucking straight 10 out of 10 for me. Because there are so many really dope songs on this shit, including Patiently Waiting featuring Eminem, Many Men, which was fucking enormous all around. It was a global fucking track that was played everywhere. And then there were other huge hit songs such as In the Club, Back Down, PIMP, and 21 Questions featuring the late Nate Dogg, Wangster, which was on the 8 Mile soundtrack, and then the PIMP, the Snoop Dogg and G Unit remix, which, by the way, in my opinion, is probably a whole lot better than the original. But Get Rich or Die Tryin' was a global success. This shit really blew up. It was fucking huge everywhere. Everyone was buying this shit. Everyone was listening. 50 Cent was the fucking talk of the town, including in New York. But that shit reached everywhere, all across the U.S., including Detroit, including California. Everyone was buying this shit. It was one of the biggest global successes in 50 Cent's career. Now, as for the 2005 album, The Massacre, I wasn't really feeling this one all that much. I mean, there were some songs here and there that I thought were good, but there were some other ones that I kind of thought were pretty shit. So we're just gonna give this album um, a 5 out of 10 because again, this one was a bit of a hit and miss. In my opinion, I wasn't really feeling it. But there were a few other songs such as Piggy Bank, Gatman, Candy Shop, Out of Control, Get In My Car. Um, I think My Toy Soldier was a pretty good one. And then there was the Hater or Love It G-Unit remix. But despite the fact that this shit was a fucking... and I guess there was also In My Hood, which I thought was a pretty good one. But this album, uh, it really flopped for me. You know, I wasn't really feeling this shit. I mean, it was cool and all, but it didn't really blow up as big as Get Rich. And then the 2007 album Curtis came out, and honestly, I would say that this one is a 9 out of 10. An 8.5 out of 10. It was cool. I was really loving a lot of the songs in it, but there were still some that I wasn't really feeling. There were songs I didn't really care for, such as I Get Money, Follow My Lead. There was Amusement Park and Fully Loaded Clip. And I also think that there was a song Fire that I wasn't really liking, but there was a bunch of other songs that were really enormous. Like I was really fucking with it, including with the songs such as My Gun Go Off, I'll Still Kill featuring Akon, Ayo Technology featuring Timbaland and Justin Timberlake. And this one is another personal favorite, Peep Show featuring Eminem. This one was pretty cool too. I was really digging this shit. And then um, soon after that, 50 Cent made the group called G Unit, which again was a huge success. And there were albums such as, again, there was Beg for Mercy, which came out in 2003. This one was huge everywhere. Blew up just as big as Get Rich or Die Trying did. But there were still some I wasn't really feeling. Despite the fact that this shit is a 19-song track, I probably only liked about, um, I guess I only liked about 7% of the album. There was a lot of good ones, but there was a few other songs that were just very much a hit and miss for me. Terminal on Say, I mean, this one was just a complete flop for me, but I kind of think that it was just very weak. So I would say that TOS in 2008 is sadly a 2 out of 10. It was that bad. 2009, Before I Self-Destruct album came out. This one, this song, this album, honestly, I don't even think I have any songs I did like on it because I felt that this album was just a very big flop in my opinion. So again, this one was just a very huge hit and miss for me. And finally, with the 2014 album Animal Ambition, An Untamed Desire to Win. This one came out in 2014, but this one in particular, like something in my mind told me to check it out anyways, and I did. And despite the fact that this album was somewhat decent, I mean, I think I've only liked 6 songs out of 11. So honestly, man, I don't know. I guess that this album was just a half and half for me. It was decent. There was a few songs I liked, and then there were some that I wasn't really liking. But I mean, out of 11 songs, 6 out of them were good. I'd say that this album was pretty decent at best, anyways. So we're just gonna give this one a 5.5, maybe 6 out of 10 as well. But other than that, guys, I mean, that's my artist review. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Also, I completely fucked up. I almost forgot to mention some of the dope singles that 50 Cent has recorded. I completely forgot about some of these that he's done. With classic singles such as I'm the Man, Part of the Game, Crazy featuring PNB Rock, Still Think I'm Nothing, No Romeo, No Juliet, Too Rich for the Bitch, 9 Shots, Get Low, Big Rich Town, and My Life. And that's just a few of the singles that 50 Cent has dropped. Other than that, I think that it was only fair that I just mentioned some of the enjoyable singles that I've heard. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.